Ah, yes, Fortnite. A battle royale game that started out as a zombie survival game. That's also a music game. That's also a racing game. That's also a Lego game. And about 27 million other creative Find It in Fortnite games. Now, you see, battle royales had lots of chapters. And the reason that we've been getting chapters is not because of the community. It's not because of the game at all. It's simply to elevate Fortnite, but not for us players, but for the people who don't actually care about the game at all. Because Fortnite is really the ambassador for one thing, Unreal Engine. And Unreal Engine's capabilities, of course, are the reason why Epic Games keeps making so much money besides V-Bucks sales. I mean, not gonna lie, a lot of V-Bucks get sold, but Unreal Engine is where Epic Games is really shining. Lots of companies, even Disney's been using Unreal Engine. They use it to do the CGI for The Mandalorian. Now, before I get started on this history of Fortnite chapters and why they happened, make sure you like and subscribe so we can hit our goal of 700 subs. We're not that far off. And let's try to hit 1K by the end of the year. Now, start off, right? We got Fortnite Battle Royale for one reason, right? Epic Games wanted to compete with PUBG and all the other Battle Royales that were rising. They had to say Fortnite was a zombie survival game, so they figured, okay, why don't we make a separate mode that's Battle Royale? And they struck gold because this stuff took off like freaking faster than a Falcon 9 SpaceX rocket. I'm talking Fortnite exploded in popularity instantly. It was an instant hit. Within the first month or so, it had over 10 million players, and then it just kept snowballing and snowballing and snowballing. Right? This was chapter 1, right? Things were casual. People were just sort of getting to know the game. Things were good, right? But Fortnite was made by Unreal Engine, and it kept going. All right, we had 10 seasons or 11 seasons if you want to count season 0. Then Chapter 2 came along. Now, from a storyline perspective, we know that Chapter 2 came because the 0 Point exploded and essentially rebooted itself. But this isn't why Epic Games really did it. It wasn't purely for storyline purposes. It was simply because Epic Games wanted to take Fortnite to the next level. Because Chapter 2, we saw a whole bunch of collabs, right? A whole bunch of that. And we also saw a lot of live events that were unlike anything we had seen before. The live events of Chapter 2 are arguably the best that Fortnite's ever produced. And that's the reason that Fortnite went to Chapter 2 initially, is for the live event spectacle, right? To truly showcase Fortnite and to then integrate with those collabs with this new elevated live event experience. We got the Travis Scott event, the Galactus event. You know what I'm talking about, right? None of this would have been possible without Chapter 2. None of it was possible without Unreal Engine, right? They had to introduce the new Unreal Engine, the Chaos Physics Engine, or whatever it was called, came out exactly right when Chapter 2 released. Now, when we think about Chapter 3's release, well, this is obviously to promote collabs, but I feel like this was mainly just to hold us off until Epic Games could unleash their engine that started Chapter 4. Now, Chapter 3 was released, I believe, just to promote, skins, alright, like Spider-Man, the Foundation, things like that. And it was mainly just sort of a continuation of Chapter 2. We didn't want to have 3 whole years before another chapter and an engine release. So we had Chapter 2 to sort of hold this over until... The reason Chapter 3 was cut short was because the engine was ready a year early. And Epic Games didn't want to switch engines mid-chapter. So they figured, okay, we'll make Chapter 4 and it's going to be a tech demo. It's going to be just a friggin' tech demo of what we have to offer. Because we don't care about Chapter 3 anymore. We spent a lot of years making that map, so we're going to give them a lower quality map. It's obviously a smaller map. If you look at Chapter 4, it's a smaller map, and they even said it in their FNCS trailer, I believe.
Starting off with a brand new map for Chapter 4. This map is smaller and has fewer chests and POIs than last chapter.
That Chapter 4 map was not as large as Chapter 3. They don't care really about the playing experience. They don't really care about the game at all. What they won't care about is how other companies see Fortnite. Fortnite is basically those the app store, that trailer, all right, that Apple puts out for all their products, right? If Epic Games were Apple, that's what they're doing instead. They're making Fortnite as a tech demo to show off Unreal Engine's capabilities. And Chapter 3 wasn't good enough for them, so they figured we're gonna make a whole new chapter to sort of get the community on board with this. So everyone's on Fortnite. The developers for other games are looking at Fortnite. The gaming community is also looking at Fortnite. And if they just released a new engine, it wouldn't generate that much hype. But they released a new chapter, which is completely different. It got number 2 on trending, I believe. Yes, it did. Number 2 on trending. So they definitely put themselves on the map with that one. Now, going from Chapter 4 to Chapter 5, that was, in my opinion, one of the most marketing-based chapter transitions ever. Like, we could have kept Chapter 4. We didn't have that much engine sort of updates, but what we did have, Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, and that Fortnite Festival mode, right? That's why we left Chapter 4 so early again, because we could have been on Chapter 4 2 years, but no, that's not what happened. We went to Chapter 5 merely so that Epic Games could market itself as a multiverse platform, a metaverse. That's what they're trying to turn Fortnite into, a hub. They've been trying to do that since 2017. And with Disney, Disney buying a huge stake in Epic Games, we're gonna probably be dropping in as Woody from Toy Story and Mickey Mouse, for goodness sake. Frankly, Epic Games is okay with this. Before we had this cartoonish battle royale game, and now we have this absolute metaverse monstrosity of just too much is going on. I feel like it just seems like they're just forcing it. They're just trying to just push all this content at us. But do we really need content? Is that what Fortnite is really about? No. This is clearly not about the community. This is clearly a marketing scheme. All right. Not only are they marketing Unreal Engine to developers, but they're also marketing other people's products. All right, that's what collabs are for. They're essentially advertisements. All right, we got an entire season based off of collabs. Marvel, right? That was a good season. Not gonna lie, that was one of the best seasons we had. But they didn't really do that again because they started having these other battle passes. We had to pay 1,000 BV bucks separate for like a tenth of the rewards, and the stuff would just come to the item shop at a later date. So it wasn't really worth it. Doesn't matter to Epic though. They don't care about us, the community. What they care about is money. It's all about money, not just V-Bucks. They're marketing Fortnite, all right? These new modes that came out, they're just merely other examples of Unreal Engine's prowess. Because yes, you can make a battle royale like shooter-based game for Unreal Engine, but some people are like, okay, can you make a racing game with it? Can you make a music game with it? And Lego Fortnite was to simply draw in a younger player base, all right? So you could prove it. You can make games for younger people using Unreal Engine, because we had to appeal to all the demographics here, all right? Everyone gets a piece of Fortnite, and that's why they can't even display the season's cover art, because this isn't even Battle Royale anymore. This is just the epic monstrosity. Fortnite is now not even a game anymore. It's simply a platform, an advertisement, and a tech demo all rolled into one. Anyway, that's going to be it for my rant. If you enjoyed this or if you learned anything, make sure you like and subscribe so we can hit our sub goal. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Peace.